Hello, and welcome to Eyvind Gaming. My name's Warrior, and this is episode 41 of my Let's Play the Banner Saga series. In the last episode, we started off outside the gates of Arborang, in which we found our old friend Ruger up to his no good ways, conniving and being cowardly and just being an all-round arsehole. It seems, we talked with the king, and we managed to get passage into the walls, or we managed to get cleared to go inside the walls of Arborang, but at the cost of a lot of clansmen, and like 100 clansmen and 30 Weil. And a bunch of fighters. I think it was like 75 fighters. And yes, once we made that decision, we had to fight off an ambush, and then chose to charge the enemy as they were coming through the gates of the first walls. And that's where we ended the episode, with a really harsh fight in which we got a lot of injuries from. So yes, let's continue and see how many more fights there are before we're behind the walls. Reinforced gates slammed shut behind you while archers on the wall deliver death to those outside attempting to approach. Brave fighting out there, but you should... King Manaharr is panting and bracing himself on a knee while grabbing his side where Ruger stabbed him. But you should know, there is no plan for weathering this storm. His hand gestures to a great many things before he gasps and falls to the ground. Menders arrive and take him away. The closed gates, the stench of death, all of it threatens to turn your stomach and make you sick. I'm glad we're still alive through all of this, but I know. We fought so hard to get here. For what? Even making it inside Arborang's walls feels hollow now. It wasn't supposed to be like this. We were going to save everybody. At least Harkin and the Weil are still with us. Oldleaf's eyes look as empty as you feel as she slowly glances around. What now? Now, I'd really like to find some place to fall asleep and wake up to discover this was all a bad dream. Oldleaf nods her head, nods her agreement. But we've got to prepare for Ruger's retaliation. He'll keep trying to get in. And then there's the darkness. Juno said we have to hold out until they finish what they set out to do. But how are we supposed to know when they finish? She said to hold out until the darkness breaks. Until they're going to stop that darkness themselves? They're going to try, and we're going to try and stay alive until they do. Oddleaf seems to take strength from your resolve. She takes a deep breath and her eyes focus on a man running toward you. Rook, the man yells, then gets close. You recognize him as one of your scouts. It's Tolly, he whispers. They're dead. Every one of them. Hoof prints all over the place too. His words hit you and you scan the crowd. Unlike all the other fighters who are now resting, Canary and her horseborn are standing in armed ranks. They all look out of place, yet confident. You think you see their leader smiling. Chapter 15. In fear, quake all. What the hell just happened there? I hope the horseborn didn't betray us. That would suck. Manaharr. Some shifty shit going on around Manaharr. But then it is the Wildcat we're talking about here. Manaharr! It did not need to come to this. You killed her. Stop this, Eyvind. That's enough. Yeah, this whole thing is a revenge plot for fucking killing Juno. Bloody Walker, I tell you. You told me we would be in and out of here. This isn't in and out. We hoped Walker Ducey wouldn't be foolish enough to attack us. You hoped I would let an escaped prisoner and a dead Walker rob us without a fight. We hoped you would see reason. Reason, yes. What was your reason for breaking the world? You look at Juno, unsure of what to say. You didn't tell me all of this was your fault. Let's get what we came here for and leave. Maybe shutting him up is the best plan. You didn't tell me all of this was your fault. Juno looks at you but says nothing. You've recruited Ingvar, yet kept him ignorant of your actions. Even you have no idea what you're talking about, Ducey. Call it a hunch, but whatever is breaking this world stems from the source of our weaving. You know, were sentenced to death for manipulating minds. You knew it was forbidden. Walker Ducey coughs and small flecks of blood hit the stone floor. But you were helping Eyvind too. What? Become a god? Juno says nothing, her anger apparent. Become a god? This doesn't make any sense. And now this darkness. Eyvind, what did you unleash to bring her back? Eyvind grasps and looks strained. A few stones drop from the walls. Our cause broke council laws, but that does not make it wrong. You could have realized the importance of our work. You should have. And you two should have stopped your curiosities when the council warned you. You'd still have your life, have each other. Do you even see what you've become? Juno's confidence vanishes at the question. You have never seen a Walker's tears until now. And the while, are you threatening to control his mind too? If I were you, Ingvar, The large door to the Walker's hall shakes from the great impact, then shatters. Not now, not you. We will have our vengeance for your deceit. Yeah, things are getting fucking awesome. The floor and walls are now glowing, floating and breaking apart. Another wildcat enters the room. She looks concerned for the barely conscious Ducey and mortified by Juno. You lied to us. Your oaths meant nothing. Bulwark's rage is consuming him and he is spitting more than speaking. Is that Bellower's feigned body? Not just his body, I fear. Bulwark's mind is not his own. Bulwark looks at you and his eyes go wide before a cold hatred settles into his stare. We know you murdered Reyes and her child. Step forward and draw your weapon. Why in the depths is Bellower's body here? Who are you talking about? We who? And I know you've lost your damn mind. Oh, this is a big call, this one, isn't it? Oh, big call, big call. We know you murdered Reyes and her child. And I know you've lost your damn mind. I've seen things from the other side. The Dredge lives warped and ruined by the two you stand with. They lay waste to everything they're near. Bulwark, I can. You won't do anything again. I'll pull you apart. I'll kill Eyvind and Ingvar. I'll pull out this arrow and... No! The fear in her voice is infinite. Ivan reacts to her by screaming, and the whole tower pulses with crackling energy, shaking violently. Iver, I'll help Eyvind and hold off Ducey. Kill Bulwark. You're the only man who can. The only one who can. He's a wild. Bulwark growls deeply and stands to his full height, brandishing his axes. He looks stronger than ever. Stay where you are, Ingvar. You step forward, but feel the air thicken around you for a moment, stopping you. Then it suddenly releases its grip. No, Zephyr. Now, you will do as I say. The Wildcat Zephyr looks shocked by Juno's control, but you can waste no time in charging Bulwark. You slam your head into him with tremendous force, sending him reeling across the room. Oh, here we go, another one-on-one fight. Alright, let's have a quick look around here. What do we got? We got Doocy over here. We got fucking Bellower. Oh, you can zoom in. I never even tried to zoom in before. That's cool. Alright, well, fucking I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I sense another mind within Bulwark. For all my people who fell to your schemes, you will pay. All your people. Zephyr is under my control, but I think Bulwark is possessed by Bellower. Bellower seems I'll get payback for my arm after all. Alright, now I got to think here. What do? He's only got 15, so he's going to have to break my shield, but he hits twice. So do I try and go for a massive shield break, or do I try and go for damage? Alright, well, we'll find out. And Rays and thousands of others will be avenged. Eyvind is losing control. Watch out for lightning. Ride Zephyr's wind. A lightning strike might free Bulwark's mind. Alright, so we want to come up here, and then we want to battering ram him this way. Well, it didn't free his mind. Let's just keep on trying to get his strength down. What? Deflected a 90%? Jeez. Oh no, I need to take a risk on that. Yeah, alright. Okay, here we go. Why can't I? Not enough willpower. Oh, I've used up all my willpower, Devo. Okay, I think I fucked this. I think I fucked it because, yeah, I used up all my bloody willpower. Yeah, I fucked it. not moving anywhere. No. Stop. Come there and then go up here. I didn't move and I've rested, so I've got willpower again. Screwed that one up. How many... The roof of the tower is collapsing along with the walls. Eyvind has clearly strained himself beyond his limits. The hulking from form of bulwark steps towards you, firelight glinting off the blades of claw and fang. Eyvind, drop the tower, Juno shouts. Protect Iver if you can. Bulwark roars, but is dwarfed by the falling stones of Eyvind's scream, and Eyvind's scream as he loses control.
In a flash, threads unwind. Our intentions gone. Our fates laid bare. We are forced to change, pulled in new directions. For good or ill, we cannot know. How far do the echoes of our struggles reach? What can we expect from our efforts in this breaking world? Our answers, the reasons for our journey, lay just beyond these walls.
Oh, jeez. See, that fight... Okay, first of all, like, that's a wicked bloody ending. Now... I'm wondering, I want to know whether or not that fight is winnable. Surely it's got to be. Surely if you win that fight and free Bulwark's mind, surely something else or something different happens. Surely. What do you think? Leave me a comment. What do you think? That's a pretty crazy ending. So like, yeah, so it definitely turns out that Eyvind and Juno were up to something, up to no good, and that's what caused this whole thing. But what do you think about Bulwark, or that last fight? Like, I kind of feel like going back and just, well, you can skip through. I kind of feel like going back and retrying. But then I want to continue the story the way that my actions have gotten it. No, well, I've done it, taken it. Where my actions have taken it. Yeah. Jeez, that's cool. Alright, well, we're only about 20 minutes into the episode, so I don't really feel like starting the third game just with 10 minutes left on the episode. So let's try this survival mode and see what this is like. Challenging series of battles where you can test your tactical mettle. You should finish the game story first to avoid spoilers. Yeah, alright, let's try it. You're about to embark upon a trial of 40 battles, one after another. A timer will keep each turn moving and a hero who falls is dead. The turn order is fixed, so when you kill an enemy, 2 of your heroes will have back-to-back turns, but the same holds true for your enemies. Each victory grants renown used to upgrade your veterans or unlock new heroes, and enemies drop random items as loot. You only have 3 chances to retry after any defeat, so fight fiercely, can survive to the end and become a legend. Whoa, that's crazy. Alright. Survive with fewer than 20 heroes dying. Survive without a single hero dying. Survive without recruiting heroes. Survive with only female heroes. Survive with only human heroes. Survive using only parties of 4 while in every battle. Survive in less than 180 minutes for your total turns. Survive without using the horn for willpower. Survival mode without survive hard mode without a single reload. Jesus. Alright, let's just try an easy to begin with. This looks like it could be a really awesome little side game though. Choose 6 heroes from the roster for your starting party for this survival attempt. More heroes can be recruited later as you win battles and gain renown. Harken. Yeah, we gotta go Harken. And let's go Rook. Let's go, yeah, Odd Leaf. I like Odd Leaf. And, oh geez, there's so many. Kruma's good. I liked Kruma. Iver was usually good as well. Yeah, let's do. You know what? Screw it. Let's do 3. Let's do 3 archers, 3 while they've got none of them have got points available. Alright, yeah, let's ready for survival. You have chosen the heroes to begin the challenge. During the game, you have opportunities to recruit more heroes by spending renown. Are you ready to start the game? Yeah.
Great warriors do not become legends by the battles they win, for there are no victors on death-strewn fields. Great warriors become legends by the battles they survive. A small village under dredge assault. Without help, the villagers would be crushed, their pleading screams left to echo eternally.
This is cool. Once all your units are satisfactorily deployed, you can enter the battle by clicking the ready button or hitting the space bar. In survival mode, you have 60 seconds to complete your deployment. Alright, well. old destroy armor tactic. Oh, here we go. Nid gets a kill. Nid finally gets a kill. Nice. Alright, a while of getting a good rest in this one. You know what, let's use their special ability. Yeah. There we go, well, number 1 down. Your renown grows. Spore Dreki Burr, a gleaming gemstone that seems to drive enemies into something. Continue. In survival mode, you can reload battles up to 3 times before losing the game. Yeah, if you're defeated in battle, you must reload in order to try again. If you are victorious but suffered heavy losses, you might still choose to reload that battle.
More dread marched through a snow-covered copse of trees. Their families watched the fight.
Yep, alright, what do we got here? +2 aggro. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound very good. Oh, here we go. This is a little bit different, isn't it? Bang. Oh, protected. How did he get protected? Go over there. No, you can't do anything. You come up here, get this kill. And Iver can finish him off. Bang. That's cool. This is a cool little game mode. A gifted healer. She could preserve life in all but the most. Didn't get the end of that. This is cool, you know. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be something that I continue on with the Let's Play. But yeah, it looks like a cool mode. I'm definitely going to give it a shot outside of recording. But anyway, that's half hour. Yeah, thanks for joining me today, especially if you made it through to the end. Let me know what you thought of the conclusion. Yeah, like it definitely came to a head, didn't it? Like there's lots of stuff happening in Arborang. Something was happening with the Horseborn in the end there. Ruger was being a cunt as usual. The king might be poisoned, and then Ivan and Juno were up to something shady, which caused all this, and so we got confirmation that that they were doing something dodgy to cause this whole apocalypse. Bloody Wildcar, can't trust him apparently, and yeah, and Bulwark took the arrow from Bellower. Tell me, do you reckon that like was a battle that I could win, like, and it changes the outcome for the next game, or do you think that no matter what, Bulwark wakes up next to Bellower after drinking some of the serpent blood and takes the arrow out of Bellower? What do you think? I've got a sneaking suspicion that it was one of these things that, because it's the end of the game and obviously the third one takes off, I've got a sneaking suspicion that no matter what happened in that fight, it was always going to end up the same. So yeah, let me know what you think. Yeah, write a comment, let me know what you think. Please consider subscribing if you want to continue on with this saga in the third installment. Yeah, and other than that, hope you all have a great day. Never stop loving life.